Hi everyone, my name is Kayla and I am seeking new sunsets. In 2 months, I will be moving to China. An ambulance came, got me from the hotel. And in this video, I'm going to start going through the process of packing up my life. Okay, so I think that about does it. I don't know how we got here. Why do I have so much clothing and shoes? Bringing in all of my belongings into the living room was good in theory, not great in practice. I need to just work my way through it. And I think what I'll do is I will go through all of these things myself and then come back to you guys and give you some tips about how I chose what to keep and what to leave behind. Something you might want to find out is, are you going to have a dryer? Because in Japan, I did not have a dryer. In China, I will not have a dryer. So what that means is you have to have a secondary pair of something because your clothes can take a few days to dry, especially if it's humid. So I always try to bring at least 2 sets of things. So I'll have 2 sets of summer loungewear or pajamas and then 2 sets of winter loungewear or pajamas. So that way when one is drying, I'll have another one to wear. For items that I can wear both at my job and out and around in my daily life, those are the items that I definitely will be taking with me. The other items that I put more consideration into are things that I cannot wear to work. These shoes, for example, are shoes that I can wear both to work and shoes that I can also wear to me out in everyday life. So these shoes are definitely both coming with me. Good morning, it is 7 a.m. here and I am on day 2 of packing up my life to get ready to move to China. I've already been awake for 3 hours because for the past 2 months I have been taking Mandarin lessons. So it's going to be long days leading up to the move to China, but it will all be worth it. If you want me to share information about the resources that I use for studying Mandarin, let me know and maybe I can make that into a future video. This is where we are at day 2. What did I do yesterday? I don't know. I did manage to pare down my shoes. Something I thought of and wasn't considering before was the quarantine timeline, which means I also need extra space in my luggage to bring things with me. There's no guarantee that the first 2 weeks I can have anything delivered to me, so I need to think about what else I can leave out of my suitcase to make room for things like snacks and maybe extra toiletries that I wouldn't normally have brought with me if there was no quarantine process. So that's something else I really need to be thinking about. I am moving on to my final round of packing with the help from my mom, and when I pack I like to separate the 2 pieces of luggage so that if one piece of luggage gets lost, I have enough items in the other one to kind of make up for it. That way I don't lose a whole life in one piece of luggage. And so I'm separating out the clothes, and my mom made a good point. You can't just separate them, but be thoughtful about the outfits that are matching to go into the luggage. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter that you've separated out your things into 2 different pieces of luggage. So that is what we're working on now. I, a full-grown 30-year-old, am incapable of packing my own luggage by myself. Work clothes. Skirt. Skirt. All right, so the point it should be matching clothes. Otherwise, if I lose the luggage of one, it does not matter. This can go with the black skirt. Black skirt. I think this matches with that color, yes.
So now make sure you have enough even skirts, even tops.
Yeah. Okay, the plan is to kind of just put the stuff in the luggage, not necessarily the final packing, just to see how much it weighs and then see if we need to or want to add anything else. If you haven't seen or you don't know, somebody had posted a video where they went through quarantine, the whole process, and their luggage got sprayed down with some kind of like chlorinated or some kind of something chemical. So when I do the final packing, I am going to put trash bags in the suitcases to line it and kind of like lightly wrap it over the clothing. That way if the spray, whatever that chemical is, does seep through, at least there's hopefully at least another layer of protection. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's stuff it.
Oh, 42.2.
Plenty of weight and I don't know about space, but plenty of weight. Let's write it down and mark it.
Gosh.
Drag it like a body.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here's the big suitcase.
.3. So that one's pretty much.
So we'll reason through the piles that we have, and then for real, we'll pack and do a final weigh-in. But I don't think I need to record all that, right? We don't need to see that. Okay, cool, perfect. We are at the beginning of week 4 here.